Hey guys, it's me Matthew again, and today I'm going to be doing a book audio, specifically a book that I myself wrote. Is inspired by the anime known as the Fate/ series, but you'll see the slight differences between both this book and the anime itself, whether it's the movies or the TV shows. Overall, I can guarantee you all will enjoy it. But anyways, let's get on to reading Anime/Dragon Knight Unlimited. Season 2 of Anime/Dragon Knight Unlimited. I woke up one day in somebody's bed. I saw a man sitting in a chair a yard away from me, asleep. He left me some milk and cookies on the nightstand. I grabbed the glass of milk and drank it gulp by gulp, waking up the man on the seat. The man was wearing a camo sweatshirt and camo pants to match. He had a face like Grant Gustin, who played The Flash, mixed with whoever played Damien Dark from Arrow, but with a mullet. The man asked, "Oh good, you're awake. How are you feeling?" I said, "I'm good, but a little amnesiac. What's your name?" The man said, "My name is Hunter James Falsely." Do you remember your name, sweetie?" I said, "My name is Frieza. I don't remember my middle name or last. I can only remember my first." Hunter said, "It's okay, dear. You'll get your memories back soon, but for now I will keep you fed and loved till you get them back. Okay, Frieza?" He said, "Okay, but can you please leave me alone for a bit till I get comfortable in this place?" Hunter said, "Of course. I'll leave you be till you are ready for dinner. Just don't take too long, okay?" I said, "Okay, I won't." He walked out of the bedroom and closed the door behind him. I thought to myself, what happened to me to make me forget my past, my everything? I sighed, then I closed my eyes and rubbed my temples to clear my head. I got out of bed, made it, then opened the door and closed it behind me. I walked to the dining table and sat down to wait for my food. But while I waited, I asked, "Where did you find me?" Hunter said, "I'll show you in the morning, but you need to eat so you can sleep for the morning, okay?" I said, "Okay." We barely talked. We brushed our teeth, took our showers, and went to bed. From Zero asked, "Okay, what happened next, sis?" Frieza said, "That's something for me to tell you in the morning, Zero." Chapter 5, Part 2, The Split Cliffhanger. The next morning, Frieza woke up next to her brother from Zero and gave him a hug with a kiss on the cheek. Frieza got out of bed and made Zero more comfy before going to the principal's office. He knocked on the office door. Mariette said, "Come in." Frieza opened the door and closed it behind her and said, Hi, Miss Mariette. I'm Frieza. It's nice to meet you. Mariette said, It's nice to meet you too, but please put aside the formalities. I assume you are related to Zero? Frieza said, I'm actually his sister, and I'd like to ask you if I can sleep in Zero's bedroom for old times. Also, you don't need to worry about us doing anything. Mariette interrupted her, saying, because he's in a relationship as well as because you two are brother and sister. Yes, it's okay if you two sleep in the same room. I'm assuming he wouldn't let you sleep anywhere else anyway. He will want to keep you close. He doesn't want to lose you again. Frieza said, Yes, indeed, and thank you for understanding. Mariette said, Of course, plus your brother is a good student here, and he's very kind. He's also depressed inside, although seeing him with Claire really makes me happy to see that he is happy too. Guess you could call me a sucker for happy endings for my students. Frieza said, Yeah. Well, anyway, I need to go make something good for my brother for breakfast. I appreciate that you took good care of him, and you'll see him very passionate from here on out, Mariette said. I'm looking forward to seeing that. You enjoying your time here, dear? Have a good day. Frieza said, Thank you, you too. Bye. Mariette said bye. I just love my students, even if they kill each other in these controller wars. Frieza was walking down the hall, and when she was going to pass Claire, she asked, Hey, you're new here, right? Frieza said, Well, yes, I guess. Anyways, my name is Frieza. It's nice to meet you. Claire asked Frieza, You wouldn't happen to be related to From Zero, would you? Oh, my name is Claire. It's nice to meet you too. Frieza laughed, then said, He's my brother, and you must be the one who took care of him. He really needed someone to help him out with all that stuff. Claire said, Of course, and I thought you were dead. Frieza said, Well, that's what he thought while I was gathering back up my memories so that I can look for him afterwards. Claire said, Oh, well, that explains a lot. So did it really take that long to get your memories back or to find him? Frieza said, Both, believe it or not. She laughed in embarrassment. Then Claire said, Oh, okay, I've got to go to my class right now, so I'll talk to you with Zero later after lunch, okay? Frieza said, Okay, talk to you later, Claire. Bye. Claire said bye. Frieza went to the kitchen to cook Zero crepes for breakfast. It took her 10 minutes to get them done. She walked out of the kitchen to see Zero was sitting down at the corner table waiting for his meal like a good brother. Frieza walked over to him. She said, Here you go. Crepes with cherries, whipped cream, and chocolate syrup just the way you like it. From Zero said, Thank you, sis. It's been a long time since I've had your crepes. Zero grabbed a fork and knife, then cut the left end of the crepe, then took a bite. He then said, it's just as I remember them. Frieza said, I'm glad to hear it. Zoro was chowing down on his sister's grapes that she made for him until she said, well, I met your girlfriend Claire a few minutes ago, and she seems like a girl that would die to protect you as well as those she loves. Zoro said, oh? Frieza said, yeah, I'm just glad that you have her to keep you going. Zoro said, yeah, me too. But anyways, before you continue your story, let's wait for Claire to come down to eat. Claire walked over and said, well, I'm here and I'd like to hear this story. Frieza said, okay then, have a seat and I'll tell the story from the beginning. Frieza was telling the story to the point that we hadn't yet heard. The next morning, I woke up, went to the shower, got dressed, then ate breakfast, and then was it good? Anyway, after we were done eating, Hunter asked, you ready to see where I found you? I said, you know I am. Hunter said, okay then, let's get going. We walked in the woods for an hour till we hit a beautiful, great big lake that was pure blue water, which didn't make sense since it's supposed to be cold. Anyways, I was still following Hunter for a few more minutes till we stopped at a water pipe that leads to a stream. Hunter said, I found you here in the stream by the water pipe. I asked, do you know where the pipe goes? Hunter said, no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. I said, okay, well let's go and find out. Frieza said, I'll continue at lunch. I've got to bond with Stone Leia Pit more before I go study this war stuff. Talk to you guys at lunch. GTYO. Zoro and Claire said, talk to you later, bye. Zoro and Claire got done eating and headed to class. Meanwhile, Frieza was walking outside when she walked past a young man with a weird glare in his eyes. He started to run, but he was knocked to the ground before she fell asleep. The man said in a creepy, dark, evil way, you will be the bait so that your friends will come to me and die. Frieza then fell into a deep sleep. Before lunchtime, in one of the school classrooms, Zoro and Claire were working on a project together. They were working on binding their souls together so that they'll be together with the souls that they may one day make together, and so on. After they're done with their project, they're going to meet Frieza at lunch. Someone bumped into them, dropping a note. Claire tried to get the person's attention, but was unable to get it. Meanwhile, Franzero picked up the note and read it, terrified. Claire asked, "Hey, what's wrong?" He saw the note and looked at Zero in concern. He looked back at her, nodded to each other, and ran to the designated spot that the note said. It said, "Have your sister. If you want her back, come get her in the place that you killed that dreadful singer before my dragon and eats her limb from limb." Meanwhile, in the bunker, Frieza woke up to her limbs bound together, hanging above a half-white, half-red, hungry dragon servant. She laughed in concern for herself and asked, "Are you serious?" Then she heard an evil laugh. She asked, "Who's there?" She heard more laughing, and she asked in frustration, "Hey, who's there? Show yourself," she demanded. Then someone said, slightly laughing, "Fine, fine. It's nice to see you awake, my praise sister." He laughs more, and Frieza asks in curiosity, "Who are you?" He said, "I am a man of two names, one of light and one of dark. I am." Chapter 6. Good triumphs over evil. The person said, "My name is Elevor Helmore, and this is my dragon Helder." Well, the red side is my dragon. The other side isn't my dragon at all. But anyways, our guests are here, aren't you? Elevor threw an enchanted throwing knife and trapped Franzero in a shadow trapping spell. Claire asked, "Are you okay, Zero?" Franzero said, "I am but trapped in a spell that requires him to die." Then someone said, "In Claire and Zero's minds, then allow me to kill him for you, cousin." They both nod their heads, and the person came out of the shadows. It was Inferno. "Hey, if you're going to fight anyone, then how about another master such as yourself, you evil bastard?" Inferno said with a wild smile. Elevor laughed and then said, "Like you're one who talk? Fine, let's do this then." They clashed each other, blow for blow, matching each other fully. Meanwhile, Franzero asked Claire, "Can you see how powerful he is?" Claire said, "I don't have to. It looks like he's just as powerful as Inferno," which makes sense considering Elevor is practically hell itself, and Inferno is practically fire itself. Franzero interrupted her and said, "Claire, can you please help my sis by using your stone magic?" She said, "Oh, right, sure." She went off to help Zero's sister down, but first she used her stone magic to hold held her down and to hold his mouth shut in order for her to get out of there unscathed. She then used her stone magic to make a sharp stone scythe and cut Frieza down from where she hung. Claire caught her and set Frieza to her feet, then said, "Come on, let's go. That's not going to hold for long." Frieza said, "Screw that, I got this." Stone Leia materialized and Frieza continued, "Go and held her down while I give his master a piece of my mind." Stone Leia said, "Understood." Stone Leia did as she was told, while Frieza ran up behind Elevor and kicked him in the side, causing him to fly into the wall, knocking him out. Inferno said, "Well, remind me not to piss you off, cousin." He was impressed, still looking at Elevor in the wall. Frieza came into Inferno's view, asking, "Are you really that impressed with me?" Inferno got his first look at her and said, "Yes, I am now looking at you. You actually look like one of my parents that tried to keep me from the one I was in love with. That was before I was struck with this curse of mine, though." Frieza said, "Wait, you're Inferno, aka the cursed one of fiery love?" Inferno said, "Yes, I am." Frieza gave him a hug and hugged her right back. Then a new voice spoke out in a confusing pain. "God, where, what, how did I, who are all of you?" Inferno looked angry and was about to kill him, but Frieza whispered, "Wait, just hold on." Frieza turned around and asked in a polite voice, "You first." He said, "My name is Gloa, and I have a red and white dragon. I am only able to command the white side of her. Her name is Heavenly." Frieza said, "Stone Leia, you can get off her now. Shh. He's not going to attack us unless her master Gloa says so." Stone Leia said, "Yes, ma'am." She let Heavenly go by removing the stone on her. Frieza said, "Anyways, my name is Frieza. It's nice to meet you, Gloa. Sorry for kicking you into the wall. Well, your body that you share with your evil personality." Gloa asked, "Are you kidding me? I thought I sealed him away a long time ago." Frieza said, extending out her hand. "I guess he broke free from the bonds you placed on him." He grabbed her hand and she pulled him up. Gloa said, "I guess so. Now let's fix this mess." He used repairing magic and walked upstairs. He pulled out the throwing knife, releasing Franzero's shadow. Franzero said, "Thank you, Gloa." Gloa said, "You're welcome." Heavenly said, "Hey, Master dear, think we should go unless you trust them enough to help you bind back up your evil personality or get rid of him?" Gloa said, "I believe you know the answer to that question already." Heavenly Anyways, do any of the four of you know how to remove or banish a specific personality inside one's body? Frieza said, I know a little. I believe I could do it if I learned some more, but I'm only on chapter 35 of 10 million. Franzero, Inferno, and Claire all said, holy crap. Franzero continued, there are that many? Frieza said, unfortunately, the downside is I have to learn every chapter until I reach the right chapter. If I don't, I'll end up banishing both personalities and myself as well. Zero asked, are you kidding me? It's a left whole up book? Frieza said, indeed it is. Franzero asked, well, if you have no other choice, then do what you can. Please try not to banish Glowa and yourself with him, okay? I really don't want to go through that hell again. Frieza said, I'll do my best, Zero. In the meantime, here is a temporary solution. It should keep all evil inside you from coming out. Just remember, as soon as I put it on, only I can take it off, okay? Lois said, I understand. Frieza said, okay. Then, he put an enchanted wristband on his wrist, and as soon as she clipped it, Glowa felt relieved. Glowa said, thank you, Frieza, for doing this for me. He kneeled and kissed her hand passionately, causing her to blush in a way that made her feel like royalty. Frieza said, You're welcome, Glowa. Inferno said, if you two are done, I suggest we get moving before the last two masters decide to attack us. They nodded in agreement and headed out to the garden. They went to talk more with Stoneleia, Fireblaze, and Heartfrost. Heavenly dematerialized. They were in a secure spot in the garden. Only those who knew they were going could bother them. They explained everything to Glowa, including the rest of the story we've not yet heard. Glowa said, that's a sad story. I feel sorry for the both of you. Glad you two finally got back together. We need to discuss how you plan to defy the rules of this controller war. Inferno said, I agree. Now, are we going to do this so we all get our wishes granted? I mean, unless you plan to destroy it, which would be possible if we knew how. It would be hypothetical, though. Franzero asked, you mean after we defeated the last two in our way? Inferno said, yes, that is what I was meaning. Franzero said, well, I have two ideas. Plan A was to have our dragons fight to the death, while Plan B was to have all of us find a way to, well, he laughed, destroy the controller somehow. Do either of you have any better ideas? Just out of curiosity. Inferno said, I actually have an idea that might work. I'm not sure if it actually would work, but my plan was for all but one of us to give our command skills to, well, Frieza and have her win by default. Everyone was silent and Frieza said, well, looks like we have plan A, which is Inferno's plan, the plan B, which is Zero's plan A, and plan C, which is the other plan Zero had. Are we in agreements? They all said agreed. Franzero asked, so where did we go to find the last of the Dragon Masters? Gloa asked, the last two are water and eclipse, correct? So we go to where there is water first, and there will be a blood moon eclipse, so, oh no. There wouldn't happen to be in the accused vampire bloodlines enrolled here. Zero said, I might know someone who might know, but she doesn't give information like that without being paid, laid, owed, might to someone, or Frieza finished Zero's sentence, or admires someone who she cares about, like the students who she likes like family.